In the beginning of this story, an American soldier is shown whose name is Mike. Mike is a sharpshooter. He also has a companion whose name is Tommy. Both of them are sitting in a barren desert waiting for a terrorist. The US Army has been looking for them for many months. After a while, some people start gathering away from them. Actually, this is a wedding ceremony. Mike aims his gun, but before he can shoot the terrorist's groom appears. That's why Mike can't aim his gun at him. Because of this, Mike removes his gun from the target. A light is reflected from the camera of Mike's gun in the sunlight. The terrorist's man sees it. He understands that there is someone far away from him. He starts shooting towards him. Because of this, the terrorist runs away from this place. Mike and Tommy also shoot at them. But now, the terrorist's people are behind Mike and Tommy. Both of them hide behind a rock. But they know that they can't hide from them for long. But they are lucky here. Because the storm of the desert comes. Because of this, all of them leave from here. But Mike and Tommy are stuck in this storm. They ask for help from the US Army. The US Army tells them that they have to go to the nearby village. We will send help for you there. But the nearby village is 5 hours away from here. The storm stops, and they start moving towards that village. After a few hours, a plate flies in front of them. There is a danger sign on this plate. Mike says that we shouldn't go ahead. The war has been going on in North Africa for the past 40 years. That's why there are many mines in North Africa. And this place is one of them. But Tommy doesn't listen to him. Tommy says that the village is not far from here. We have two options. Either we die of thirst, or we reach the village and save our lives. Although Mike doesn't want to go ahead. But he doesn't have any option either. Tommy starts moving ahead of Mike, to show him that there are no mines here. But then his leg comes on a mine, because of which there is a strong blast. And in this blast, Tommy loses both his legs. As Mike moves one of his legs forward to help him, he hears a click sound. He understands that his leg has also come on the mine. And if he lifts his leg, he will also fly away in the blast. But he wants to help his friend. He tells Tommy to ask for help from the army on the radio. But Tommy is in so much pain that he can't even move himself. He first injects himself with a painkiller. Then he tries to call the radio. But he still has a lot of pain in his body. That's why he doesn't understand anything. And he can't contact him. Mike has no way. He doesn't want to see his friend die like this. That's why he tells Tommy that I'm moving forward. These mines are very old. There must have been a war in them. It is possible that even after removing my legs, they didn't explode. But Tommy doesn't want his friend to come forward and give his life. That's why he pulls out a gun from his pocket. And before shooting himself, he says that you have to stay alive. After this, he takes his life. And now Mike is stuck here alone. He doesn't understand what to do. He first calms his mind. After this, he pulls the bag of the radio with the help of an axe. But he sees that the battery of the radio is completely dead. And the second battery of the radio is in Tommy's pocket. But Mike charges the battery of the radio with solar energy. After this, he calls his base. And tells him the whole situation. He says that I need help. My companion has been killed. His senior says that where you are now, there are very big sandstorms. That's why we can't send you air support. But we are sending a team to help you. But it will take them 52 hours to reach there. That means Mike will have to stay here alone for 52 hours. Mike is completely broken by his best friend Tommy's death. He wants to get out of here somehow. But before he could think of anything, a very big sandstorm is approaching him. He pushes his gun into the ground, so that he can't move in the storm, because the storms here are so fast that they take people away. Now the storm reaches Mike. But he has a cloth wrapped around his mouth. He also has his eyes closed. That's why he doesn't suffer much. And when the storm passes by him, he opens his eyes. So he sees that his friend Tommy's body has flown and reached him. He takes out the battery of the radio from Tommy's pocket. But here his luck is not good. Because his radio bag has now gone away from him. And now this battery is of no use to him. Here his water has also run out. Mike is hungry and thirsty. And he has to wait here for 52 hours. But as time passes, the arrow of his patience breaks. He takes out his gun and shoots many bullets in the sky. He also shouts for help. But there is no one far away. And now he decides that he will take his life. He puts a gun on his head. But before he shoots, he sees a man in front of him, who is from the nearby village. Mike tells him his whole situation. That man tells him that you should take your second step. Mike says that if I take a step, Then I will also be killed like my friend. That man comes to Mike. But he doesn't come straight. He comes in a zigzag position. Because maybe he also knows that there are mines here. Mike gives him his empty water bottle. Because he is thirsty. Also asks him for his radio. Which is at a distance from him. That villager says that no music will play here. You can't dance. You should take your step. Saying this, that man leaves from there. Mike stands at the same place for many hours. And after a while, he sees a little girl away from him. Who reaches Mike in a zigzag like that villager. She gives water to Mike. Along with that, she takes out a soldier's toy from her bag. Mike also has a toy. Which he got in this desert. That toy gives it to that girl. After that, he also asks for his radio bag from that little girl. But that girl also doesn't give him the bag. Actually, she is the daughter of the same villager. Who had come here a while ago. And now this little girl also leaves from here. Now it starts to get dark. Mike has his mobile. He sees a recorded message from his wife in it. In which his wife says that I am waiting for you. Come back soon after completing the mission. Hearing this, Mike gets emotional. Mike has also lit a fire for himself here. But he is very tired. That's why he is half asleep. Because of which his fire is extinguished. He doesn't even know. And after a while, he starts hearing the sound of animals here. There are fierce dogs of the desert here. Who want to hunt Mike. They are slowly moving towards Mike. Mike also shoots them. But it is dark all around. Mike sees a dog with the help of a torch. And his aim is on the right place this time. The dog jumps and falls on the mine. Due to which there is a very big blast here. All the dogs here run away. From this place. It is morning now. And once again that villager comes to Mike. He is surprised to see Mike alive. He tells Mike that you stayed in this desert all night without moving from the animals. This is no less than a miracle. He tells Mike again that you should take your steps forward. But Mike doesn't listen to him. Mike tells the villager that you know where the mines are. That's why you come here zigzag. The villager tells him that I don't know where the mines are. But if I come walking straight, then someday my foot will come on top of the mine. That's why I come here zigzag. Mike asks him for his radio. The villager gives him his radio and leaves from there. Mike now starts hallucinating. He sees his friend Tommy. Tommy tells him that you are still standing here. You should go home. Your wife is waiting for you. Mike remembers all the mistakes of his past here. He did not behave well with his wife. When his wife needed him the most. Then he left her and went on his mission. Now it is night again. And there are bloodthirsty dogs all around. Who wanted to kill Mike one night before. They attack Mike. Mike fights those dogs all night. He kills many dogs. In the morning, Mike looks at his watch. There are still 7 hours left to reach him. That is, Mike has been stuck in this maze for 45 hours. He has been in the same place for 45 hours. He didn't take a step forward. Now Mike gets a call from his senior on the radio. He is told that the team that was coming to help him. That team will not be able to reach on time. He is 10 hours late. That means he will have to wait 17 hours. He asks Mike, can you do it? Mike says no. His senior says that someone wants to talk to you. And on the other side, his wife's voice comes. Mike apologizes to him. He says that I shouldn't have come here. I should have stayed with you. I broke all my promises. I ruined everything that was beautiful. I changed every good moment into a bad moment. Here Mike sees his wife sitting on the sofa in front of his eyes. This is his illusion. He extends his hand. Mike is very tired. That's why he starts falling forward. But before his feet rise above the mine, the same villager comes here and catches him. He tells him that once my foot was also on the mine. Because of which my foot was separated from my body. When I was taken to the hospital, there was a song going on there. You got to keep moving on. You should always keep moving forward. But I wasn't listening to that song. I was just thinking about my feet. I was thinking that now my future is completely over. That's when the nurse came there. She smiled at me. After that I heard that song. You should always keep moving forward. After that I met my wife. She took care of me. They are our children. Sometimes bad things also bring good things in life. We should never lose hope. I take out the mines from here, which I sell. And after taking out the mines, we put a tin box there, so that the army does not know that we have taken out the mine from here. Mike tells him that I have met your daughter. She is very beautiful. The villager tells him that a few years ago, my daughter's life was lost due to the explosion of the mine. This is just my realization that you can see my daughter with me. This life has taken a lot from me. But no matter how merciless life is, we always have to keep moving forward. After that, the villager starts going from there. Mike also sees his daughter with him, but after a few moments his daughter disappears. Mike then starts having delusions again. He remembers his childhood, when his father used to beat his mother. He also remembers the moment when his mother was breathing her last in the hospital. His mother also told him that you will have to move forward in life. But Mike's delusion breaks very quickly, because he gets a bullet. Actually, the people he came here to kill. Those people find him, and constantly shoot him. Mike faces them very bravely and intelligently. And one by one he kills many people. Now his last target is in front of him. But when he shoots him, his bullets run out. This is actually Mike's delusion. In front of him are his dads, who hug him. Mike realizes that the people he hated all his life. Actually, those people loved him. To save Mike, his army men almost reach him. But it won't be easy to see him in the desert. Because when cars run in the desert, there is a lot of dust. Mike has only one way to tell his location. And that is a flare gun which is at a distance from him. To pick it up, he will have to take a step forward. Otherwise, he will die of hunger and thirst here. He remembers the villager's words. That we should always keep moving forward. Mike is very brave, and he takes a step forward, but after taking a step forward, there is no blast here. Mike is completely surprised to see this. And when he digs that place, there is a tin box there. As the villager said that he takes out the mine from here, and puts a tin box there. And when Mike opens the tin box, there is a soldier's toy inside it. Mike lies down at that place. He was standing at this place for the last 62 hours. This incident in Mike's life changed his whole life. After a few days, he goes back to his country, where his wife has come to pick him up at the airport. Mike sits on his knees in front of him, because he now knows the importance of life. He knows that he should be happy in life. No matter what the situation is, a person should always keep moving forward. Sometimes bad things also bring good things in life. The way Mike and the villager's life came. Only one thing was common between them. They both moved forward in life. Opening parenthesis, comma, closing parenthesis.